Welcome to the McWaters Effect. I'm your host, Matt. Today we're going to be talking about cancel culture and the detrimental effects it has on society as a whole. And the first story I want to talk about is Gina Carano's story that had to do with her tweets and Disney firing her. This is the last tweet that Gina Carano put on her page before she was fired from Disney. Now, this wasn't the first time she was in trouble with Disney over her Twitter page when it came to the Twitterati was trying to get her to put what her sex identity is. Instead of putting female or something like that, she decided to do beep bop boop bop, and it pissed them off pretty bad, and they tried to cancel her then, but Disney decided to ignore them and just keep her along. But she was on thin ice at that point in time, and it just snowballed onto her after that. Now, another Disney star made similar comparisons to Germany in the 1940s, just like Gina Carano did, but he was not fired. But his political persuasion is different from Gina Carano. Gina Carano considers herself a conservative, and Pedro Pascal is a Democrat. Now, in my opinion, Disney handled this wrong way. First thing, Gina Carano's character on Mandalorian is a strong female character for Star Wars. That is hard to find in Star Wars. There's very few. Other than Ahsoka Tano and Princess Leia, there's not too many of them on there. Now, when it comes to their treatment between her and Pedro Pascal, it wasn't fair. You should treat everybody the same. Now, if you want to have everybody treated the same, probably the best way to do it is by telling people not to go on Twitter, not to tweet, put it in their contract. I'll do that across the board with all your talent to try to keep the controversy down to the minimum. The next story we're going to talk about is Space Jam. Now they're going after Speedy Gonzalez because they consider him a bad caricature of a Mexican. They already went after Pepe Le Pew. I guess he's a bad caricature of a Frenchman, being horny and all the time. Okay, let's get serious for a moment. How many of these characters are we going to try to cancel because they depict people in the wrong way? These characters came out 40, 50, sometimes 60 years ago. People didn't get hurt feelings over dumb stuff, and we didn't have Twitter and Karens all over the place crying out to everybody about their feelings being hurt. I mean, what's next? Three Stooges? You know how often they made fun of German soldiers, and not only that, the leader of Germany back in the 40s? All the time. Hell, that's classic television. And next story we're going to talk about is Aunt Jemima syrup being canceled. Okay, Quaker Oats has just admitted that Aunt Jemima is a racial stereotype. You know, whenever I see a bottle of syrup that says Aunt Jemima in it, I'm not thinking about the character that's depicted on the bottle. You know what I'm thinking? That's some good-ass syrup. Same thing with Uncle Ben's rice. I don't think about Uncle Ben being black on there. I think about, hey, I want some rice. You know, for a generation that has grown up on South Park, we get our feelings hurt really, really easy. It's getting ridiculous. Not only that, them canceling this is hurting the people that actually is making money off the depiction of the woman and Uncle Ben on the boxes and on the bottle of syrup. And the people that are making money off it are actually African Americans. They're related to the people that are on those boxes in that bottle. So thank you, white Twitterati, for actually taking money from for a black person. Because you think that stuff should hurt people's feelings. It don't hurt anybody's feelings. It only hurts you and your sensibilities. But if you notice, all the faces they're taking off these boxes and bottles are black faces. Are they taking faces of white people off of mops and scrub brushes and paper towels? No. Hell, look at the Bounty Man. Looks like a West Virginian in the woods about to go screw his sister. Then you got Mr. Clean. Hell, one prison sentence and 5 tattoos for being a skinhead. The world's getting crazy. I mean, just getting crazy with this shit. There's something I gotta tell all these people out here to get their feelings hurt. They're part of the Twitterati. They're part of mainstream media. These characters are fictional characters. Fictional. That means they're not real. You don't need to take them seriously. Yes, do they depict people in certain ways? Yeah, sure. But you gotta think about when they came out and what people thought at that time. And now we just look at them and they're just hilarious. I mean, you're willing to cancel Aunt Jemima, but you ain't gonna cancel China for what they're doing? Or cancel Pedro Pascal for what he did? Just because he votes the right way? I mean, what's that shit? If you're going to have standards, you need to actually have everybody on the same playing field and not have everybody, oh, if you're a Republican, you're like this. If you're a Democrat, you got to be like this. No, just have everybody treated the same. And you know what? You wouldn't have issues that you're having, like with Gina Carano, where Disney is getting a bunch of people canceling their memberships to Disney Plus. It's their own fault for being stupid. Well, that's the end of my rant for today. If you liked it, please hit like, please hit subscribe, it helps the channel grow, and please share this video to let everybody know. Peace.